about signing your kids up for lots of camp lessons, sometimes summer school tutoring. The list goes on and on.
But how do you know when too much is too much? And how do you strike a balance there? Dr. Sheela actually joins us now with more on how not to overschedule our kids and help, allow them to enjoy being kids. How do you know when too much is too much?
Well, there's the obvious signs, right? That your kids are tired all the time, or they're irritable, they're not enjoying the activities they used to enjoy. But there's also more subtle stuff, like they're bored all the time, which means that they're so used to one activity after the next activity that they don't know how to entertain themselves at all.
But the activities themselves, many parents would say, are good for them. It teaches them discipline, helps give them some physical activity. What do you recommend is the perfect balance?
Well, right. It's all about balance. That's the key word, because you don't want your kids involved in nothing, but you also want them to have enough downtime where in that unstructured time, they learn creativity, they learn problem-solving skills, kind of how to think out of the box. And we need them to learn those skills too. I mean, my rule of thumb in my family is 1 to 2 activities a kid, but you got to find what fits for your family.
What are some of the other warning signs? You mentioned kind of being bored, not being able to entertain themselves.
Yeah.
What else should we be looking for?
Well, I mean, like I said, all of a sudden the kid is withdrawn. The kid might feel depressed or start dragging their feet. It's important for us to pay attention of, are we doing this because, parenting is sort of a competitive sport these days and we want our kids to be involved, or are they enthusiastic about the activities? Do they feel like, hey, this is something I'm good at and I enjoy it?
But some parents would say if you give them downtime, they're just going to go to TV and video games.
Yeah, no, the downtime we have to model. This is part of what we have to do for them, is model unproductive time and just, enjoy puzzles, hanging out, talking. Meal times as a family is a big, big deal. Really bodes well for teenagers doing well in life.
Get off the cell phones and talk. Have a conversation, right?
Exactly.
Engage. Thank you for that, Dr. Raja.
Thank you.
Well, moving on to health.